Hello everybody, welcome to Le Tuto de Rito, my YouTube channel. We are going to learn English together. So first of all, we are going through a very special time, being locked down for 4 weeks now. This is totally crazy. I hope that everyone is well and safe, and that you are not too worried about this crazy situation. So yes, I guess that you have spent quite a lot of time in your house or in your apartment because there is no other choice. So I thought that it would be a good idea to make a lesson about home, about all the phrases, the expressions with the word home or house in it. So if you are ready, I'm ready, let's get into it. Right, first things first. I think it's really important to make the difference between house and home. Home and house. A home is the place where you live. It can be a house, it can be an apartment, it can be a tent, it can be a teepee. Wherever you live is your home. You can say, I'm going home, this is home, I feel at home here. Okay? It's a sort of general idea of being comfortable in the place where we live. Having said that, a house is much more specific. A house is a building. It is a specific type of building with walls, windows, and a roof. Okay, this is a house. So you can say, I live in a big house. I live in a small wooden house. Now let's go. I'm going to give you 10 expressions with the word home or house maybe. We'll see. Number 1, home sweet home. After a long day of work, you've been away from home for a long time and you finally get home. You can say home sweet home. You feel really happy. Home sweet home. There is no place like home. It feels good, it feels comfortable, it feels safe to be home. Number 2, after lockdown, you might want to throw a big party and to invite friends or family over to your house, and perhaps you will tell them, make yourself at home, make yourself at home. So you want your guests to feel comfortable, to feel happy in your home, just as if it were their home. Number 3, homesick. When you feel homesick, you start to feel sad or a little depressed because you have been away from your home for a long time and you haven't been able to see your family, your relatives, your friends for a while. So that makes you feel depressed. That makes you feel homesick. Number 4, hometown. What is your hometown? My hometown is a little village in Brittany. How about you? Your hometown is the town where you grew up in. The town where you were raised as a child, where you spent your childhood. Maybe not a town, it can be a city, but in my case, it's a town. So it's smaller than a city. Number 5, homemade. Homemade. Do you fancy preparing nice fresh meals like homemade soup or homemade bread? Homemade means something that is prepared with your own little hands. rather than bought in a shop or made in a factory. You know, you made it yourself and it tastes much better. Number 6, a little bit on the sad side, homeless. When you are homeless, and I hope you're not, being homeless means having no home. Homeless people live on the streets. They have no shelter, no roof above their heads. They go through very harsh living conditions, most of them unemployed and really poor. So homeless means when you have no home. Number 7 is a phrase that I really like: when you get on like a house on fire. Get on like a house on fire means basically when you become friends with someone very quickly. You get on really well, you are, really good friends. But not only are you good friends, but you have become good friends very quickly. You see the analogy, like a house on fire? Fire in a house spreads very quickly. A house would burn very quickly, just like two people could become friends very quickly. I guess you could also say we hit it off very quickly. We hit it off very quickly. It means we became friends very quickly. We hit it off. Oh, John and I, we hit it off. We hit it off. Oh, yeah. Luke and I, we immediately hit it off. Hit it off. Number 8, I know that you love this. My students absolutely adore them. Homework. Yes, homework is the work that you students have to do at home. For example, you could say, oh no, my teacher gave us a lot of homework. Or he gives us too much homework. I know it sucks, but it needs to be done. Just make sure you don't get mixed up between homework and housework, because housework is something really different. Housework is the work of cleaning the house, and that includes tidying up, washing the floor, washing the clothes, ironing, doing the dishes, doing the washing up, you name it. Number 9 is a verb that is not so common, but I like it. Say the police are chasing a criminal and the man has been on the run for days and days, and yet the police are homing in on the suspect. They are about to catch him. They know where he is hiding, so they are homing in on the suspect. They're gonna get him soon and put it back in prison. And finally, number 10. Number 10, home comfort. Home comfort. Let's say you book a hotel room or you book a holiday house for the summer. And if you say, oh, this house or this room has all the home comforts, it means that it has all the things you need to feel just like home, to feel comfortable, comfy, such as, a freezer or the internet or a hairdryer and so on and so forth. So, home comforts. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I was just thinking, maybe you would like to see this other video I made a long time ago on the vocabulary related to house and homes. The different rooms and the different items that you can find in those rooms. So I leave the link right there. So click on that link and you'll get to see this lesson. I hope this was useful. I hope you will stay home as long as you can, because simply you are saving lives here. So yeah, I know it's a pain and I know it's long and you'd rather go out and spend some time outside, but hey, it's not allowed, so please stay home, keep safe, and I'll leave it there for today. Bye bye everyone. Cheers.